Jeg vil da folkens velkommen tilbage til en episode af Hogwarts Legacy. Vi skal snakke med Mr. Thick ind her. Eller Professor Thick. About... Holidays. Hello there. Jeg kan ikke få lov til at snakke med ham.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Okay, tak for det.
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well, you'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Yes.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Okay, det hedder de der
Now, to find the
måletjenester, der
headmaster's
er
house elf.
her, ikke også? Så... Der er den med. Så lad os se en gang. Er han tæt på, eller er han langt væk? Han er helt over den anden. Skal jeg castle derude? Så... Jeg har ingen... Okay, så teleport til at currently unable. Det er nederen.
Professor, a moment of your time. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp, places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable...
Chewing with with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Ved du, hvor mange stop vi får
What
undervejs?
could the headmaster want?
Nej. This is a lag territory. Vi er næsten ud af laggen. Okay, det er lige en dør, det der.
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you have.
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's. I haven't...
Something is very wrong with Professor Black.
Professor, a word?
For fuck's sake.
Professor Black?
Og læg
Again,
samtidig.
it
Virkelig.
is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
Okay, så vi slapper af med lagget. Det var en god ting.
What did we do to deserve him as a...
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
Men ja, jeg håber virkelig på, at det ikke fucker op med lyden. Det er noget, jeg skal tjekke her efterfølgende, om det rent faktisk går ud over lyden, hver gang det lagger. Det er ikke noget, jeg har tjekket op på før. Hvad fuck skal... Den viser... Oh my fucking god. Det viser mig heroppe, mand, for some fucking reason. Du vil gerne... Oh,
Not anything I've been doing.
oh my god. Vi har lag. Stop med at lag,
call that
you
a shine on
fucking
those
piece of
boots?
shit.
Do better.
Professor,
You know what, lag.
I need to
Like.
speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
Ja, det var ingenting også.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that one.
Svært at lære.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Totally.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah, yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Ahem. Attention. The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Oh, now I can teleport again. Okay, så enten har den givet mig en ny quest. Langsom ting. New talent points. Nice. Show me the freaking quest. Are you fuck?
Akio!
Tak for det. Og så show me the quest, så jeg kan gå. Så jeg kan komme videre. Ja. Okay, up we go. Move along. Up we go, up we go. Higher up we go. Jump your. Here's lots of fuel. Solar dispatch, expect to enable us all trail channels. Men hvad? Kom man... Jeg fik ikke lige læst det der 100%, men der var noget med det der channels der. Jeg ved med Burnings Trail channels giver mig nye slots.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Okay. Siden du siger det, må det betyde, at der må være en gobstone her. Fordi hver gang du har sagt det der, så har der været en gobstone.
Revelio.
Og lige der er en deroppe i hvert fald. Jeg kan ikke komme op lige nu. Men det skal op af. Is full.
Revelio.
Well, jeg tror ikke, du var heroppe. Probably not. Er du sindssygt? Hvor langt væk er hans kontor, mand? Prøv til, altså jeg håber da virkelig, at han har et hurtigt spring herop til, fordi hold da ferie. Jeg skulle løbe og gå alt det her.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure.
Altså det samme sted, og det er virkelig helt heroppe ved
I
Dumbledore
wonder
holder
if
sit
all the
sted.
elite wizarding families have a motto.
Jesus Christ.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
Der er fucking nogle brev her. Recipe. Paid in very small.
Revelio.
Jeg kan se et brev lige der, men jeg kan ikke få lov til at tage det. For some reason vil jeg ikke lade mig tage det brev der. Jeg må tage det brev. Fuck, det er lort.
That must be the pedestal.
A podkey.
Where am I?
That sounds...
Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Okay. Det her bliver ikke let, og det bliver ikke sjovt, og det bliver ikke på nogen måde noget, jeg gider råd med. Så igennem her. Jeg hader sådan noget her.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be?
Jeg hader sådan noget her. Alt sådan noget her med, at du kan risikere at blive fanget. Hvor du ikke har noget forsvar, hvor det bare gælder omkring også, du skal rette rundt. Det er ikke min style playing.
I need to time this just right.
Hvis der har vi noget form for usynlighed.
I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Hvad er det her står i vejen? Jeg ikke forstår det. Hvorfor skal vi det her? Hvad er ideen med den trial her? Så det er alle de andre, også, der skal vi kæmpe. Muligvis altså slås mod dem, ikke også? Og så er der en guardian og sådan ting.
Ladder.
Hvad er ideen
Perhaps they
med det
won't be
her?
able to find me if I go up there.
Okay.
This is my chance. Come and leave. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
Don't fucking see.
That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Oh. Sagt, jeg hader sådan noget her. Ikke min style of playing.
Nothing this way, but more danger. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
Oh my.
That doorway closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose. Now's my chance.
Sådan der.
That's the way forward.
Er det en synlighedskarpe?
Can this be?
Oh my
I think
fucking
I'm
god.
invisible.
Vi gør der fucking en synlighedskarpe. Is this gonna be awesome?
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
Det er mere mig, det her.
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
Okay.
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide.
Virkelig. Oh.
Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Okay. Det ligner Dumbledores stav. Er det her så får senere?
I've never felt such power.
Okay, vi har kun de der 4 besværgelser der.
Depulso! Descendo! Depulso!
Okay.
Bombarder!
Det virkede. Så hvad så det? Hvad fuck i helvede?
Defendo! Bombarder! Descendo! Defendo! Bombarder! Protego! Defendo! Defendo!
Det er det med min stil. Så har jeg ikke alle mine besværgelser, som jeg kan forsvare mig.
Bombarder! Descendo! Depulso! Defendo! Bombarder! Defender. Bombarder. Voldsom. Descender. Protego. Stupefy. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Stupefy. Stupefy. Defender. Bombarder.
Fuck, det er en fed warm, det der, mand.
Protego. Stupefy. Defender. Bombarder.
Det er ikke noget, også, at når vi forsvarer, så skyder vi retur. Så får vi også samtidig stop til 5 efterfølgende. That's a good thing. That's a really good thing. I like this wand. Jeg tror nok, det er noget, vi har fået forvejen også, det der. Noget, det er en kraft i en. Altså vi er spiket i kræfter i hvert fald, det er stensikkert. Ja, T virker ikke. Ja. Jeg forventede det open place, jeg vil give mig et eller andet. Well, here he is. Death himself.
Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Protego. Stupefy. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Stupefy. Bombarder. Defender. Protego. Stupefy. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Descender. Depulso. Defender. Bombarder.
Hey, vi er klar. Det var rigtig lang tid, jeg tænker.
Defender. Defender. Bombarder. Protego. Stupefy. Defender. Bombarder.
Dang it.
Defender. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Protego. Stupefy.
Ah, det er ikke lavet bag fra det fundet, men jeg var på 22.
Defender. Bombarder.
Fucking lort, mand. Okay, jeg fik lov til at gøre noget der.
Defender. Bombarder. Stupefy. Defender. Bombarder. Bombarder. Defender. Protego. Stupefy.
Really 31.
Defender. Bombarder. Protego. Defender.
Det var vist det på den her gang, jeg tror jeg også. Okay, det er svært end første gang, men de klarer den. Prøv at se på, hvor meget der egentlig er blevet lagt i det her spil her. Af kræfter, altså af grafikmæssigt og af tænkning omkring med de her udfordringer her. Det er jo helt vanvittigt. Så første par stykker også for sådan et, okay, hvor der udfordringer for Guardian her også. Det her også, det er jo helt anderledes, ikke også, end de andre ting også. Det er jo bogmæssigt, ikke også, det kører igennem. Det trafikmæssigt, du kører hele vejen igennem her jo.
A simple stone. This must be for me.
Det er helt vanvittigt at tænke på den her måde her. Den der sten der ligner den ikke. Den trekantsmæssigt ligner jo den der vi fandt på Sejlerstars lidt den der. Hvad er ikke ædet der?
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Not.
She's gone.
Dear sweet Neve.
Let us
Yeah,
always
so-
hope we won't be the same without her.
Det siger. Altså, den var her.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
Okay. Det er ikke løve, by the way.
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Hendes trial. Ja, okay, selvfølgelig også
Remember
det her.
that as you witness my memory.
Vi havde en del med bøvl med det der med, at du skulle gemme sig. Men ellers så synes jeg faktisk, at hendes trial her har været en af de nemmeste. De andre der, hvor du skulle kæmpe mod den der Guardian til sidst, det kan også have været rimelig svært, vil jeg sige. Ja, det har været altså lidt nemmere.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Well, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands,
saw
it can...
what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Hold da op. That was something a little extraordinary. Okay, så vi lander lige pludselig i andet rum. Det er bare, jeg ser os selv tilbage i det der normale tøj igen. Efter vil jeg se dig selv sådan der.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
The Halloween Hero har jeg lige fået fat i. You are an asshole. Hvis jeg havde taget den anden, så havde jeg bare fået at vide, hey, vi har den nu med det samme. Jeg kan se, den er åben nu.
Imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Så der er lys på den nu, men i den første gang, vi var hernede, der var der ikke lys i den her. Jeg kunne ikke få den her til at lyse den op.
Revelio.
På nogen måde.
Depulso.
Vores Depulso bliver stærk.
Flipendo.
Så ja, jeg ved det ikke helt. Men lad os se på questene. Vi har jo ikke rigtig flere quest her. Vi har faktisk kun Sebastian. Meget på Bardo. We would like to resume our search for the final piece of the trial. Your approaching the lead. Ja, så det vil probably be der, hvor vi lærer muligvis. Vi begynder at lære den sidste. Det var der kadabra. Han skal langt væk herfra, mand. Godt vi er tæt på. Men folkens, det her det er også den sidste del på den her episode her. Jeg regner med lige at sætte mig til at flyve det over af, og så...
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Og vi sætter os til at flyve. Ja? Okay, det var vist det, okay. Jeg kan ikke komme over det her bjerg her 100%, så jeg skal udenom det. Så jeg kan simpelthen at flyve sådan her. Den barrier, den er irriterende. Så ja, så kan jeg begynde at flyve det over af forhåbentlig. Lige se. Den kører automatisk nedad her, by the way. Det er det ikke mig, der styrer den. Jeg kan ikke få lov til at jeg beder den faktisk om at gå opad. Jeg kan ikke få lov til at gå den vej der rundt åbenbart. Vi skal... Jeg er lidt forvirret, faktisk talt. Okay, så lad os lige tage tilbage hertil, for det ser ud til, at du måske kan tage den vej deroppe af, og så gøre et eller andet derfra. Ja, fordi du skal over nogle bjerge. Vi får ikke se foregår i næste episode. Tusind tak for at I med. Så vi ses i næste episode. Hej.